Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Live from Los Angeles, we come together each morning to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and live our own unique divine expression in accordance with universal law, of course. So let's do this thing. I want to talk to you guys about manifesting. It's the biggest buzzword, and it is like one of my pet peeves. I love when people go like, I'm going to, manifest X, Y, and Z as if they're learning how to manifest. And the reality is that you are manifesting 24/7. There's nothing but manifestation. You are a manifesting master. No matter if you are realizing it or not, you are co-creating with the universe because you are the universe. So I love Melinda Kramer, who was the founder of Divine Science. She said, the true use of thought is that of an instrument of power. And it's so true. It brings us to Thomas Edison. He was definitely a master manifester. So it was October 22nd, 1879. In Menlo Park, New Jersey. Thomas Edison figured out how to direct the same energy that could kill someone into an avenue that would light a light bulb. So after he literally tried 6,000 different filaments, he and his team finally had success. Can you imagine? So the light bulb was considered the crown triumph of Thomas Edison's 1,093 patents. Can you imagine going down to the patent house for 1,093 patents? It must have been a bit different back in that day. But his invention, they included everything from the carbon microphone. He had motion picture cameras. He had a mimeograph, I believe that's what it's called, a phonograph, and kinetoscope and stock ticker. The guy was, I don't know what, obviously he was clearly like into this whole creation thing. No question about it, right? So in my opinion, what made him able to manifest so many inventions was his ability to innovate. That some of us just have this ability, that we just have this creative factor that comes to us all the time. And I believe we're all that. We all can tap into that. But our creative factor is different. For some of us, we love to organize. For some of us, we love to have a bigger vision. For some of us, we love to fact find. It's different personality types because there's multiple ways of innovation. And we're not just the visionaries or the innovators are the greatest creators. It's not necessarily true. There's the reality is that we're just taking the elements and the thought forms and putting together into new equations. So we are that creative factor in this 3D realm. So the reality is this: you are the divine individual and you are the entire universe. So there's no such thing as not co-creating with the universe. Like, it's impossible. I hate to break the news to everybody, but I think it's kind of funny. The universe is an extension of you, just as you are an extension of the universe. This is the interconnectedness, this infinite loop that we all are, right? So as we step into all this, just knowing the truth, we have to ask ourselves, so what is manifestation? And if we're manifesting all the time, we know that all of life is one demonstration of the manifestation of spirit, our true self, right? But we bring it back down into like, okay, but what about if I just want to manifest like a good day, or I want to manifest some health, or I want to manifest a decent relationship or some cash, right? How do we do this, right? So we have to first get the fact that we're not here to, the universe and life isn't here to serve what your little, petty needs are. You're not here to win the rat race of form. You're here to experience the depths of your soul and form. So we don't always manifest what we want. We manifest what is the mental equivalent of what's going on in our soul, in our subconscious, right? So we have to first, before we can, potentially manifest what we want, we have to first align with what reality already is for us, and then accept it, and then transform it. Okay. So the truth is, you are manifesting 24/7 without any effort whatsoever. And so one of the greatest misconceptions surrounding manifestation is that you must constantly do something, that you have to, it's a new effort that you've never had. And that's just not the truth. It's actually a counterintuitive process. It's actually getting out of the way. It's getting out of the way and allowing and releasing the limiting identity and beliefs is the biggest thing. And then as you align the subconscious with the conscious, then you're able to actually have sympathy, a synergy around what you truly desire. Most of the time what happens, and when I work with clients doing their subconscious work, or when we're getting stuck and I'm doing group coaching or whatever, it always comes down to basically two things of what's stopping them from manifesting what they want. Number one is that what they're manifesting is inauthentic. It literally, for example, a lot of people will say, well, I want to manifest being financially independent. But then what they're doing, and they're having to hustle and do all this stuff, and it's really actually really inauthentic for them. So they're being stopped because it doesn't align with what their true values are, what they truly desire at a core level. So it's always about them getting authentic and living in alignment with their truth. And then secondly, it is about basically the environment that they're working in, right? So spiritually, everything always is created from within, but we have to understand that we also are always the effect of our environment at some level because we created that. And so, really getting yourself in a harmonious environment with people that are raising you up with synergizing and collaborating. So the greatest kind of stopping aspect of success is that people are trying to do it alone, or they're trying to do it with people that are out of ethics and morals are way off. So you've got to look at those two things. So what's going on? So again, what is manifestation? So from a spiritual law perspective and metaphysics, manifestation is basically the mental equivalent of what has been imprinted in your soul and communicated into universal law, and is basically reflecting back as the demonstration. So manifestation is actually the movement of energy upon universal law, upon the subjective mind into the one cosmic mind and reflecting back. That's manifestation. And you can take a look at this. You can start to look at your life and go, well, am I really creating all this? Come on. Well, you can at least begin by thinking, okay, think about how you're experiencing things, your perceptions. Most people can go, okay, I get that. I'm manifesting my own perception. I can understand that and I can fully accept that. But what about the child that was born to a meth mother and has all these issues? It's not like they consciously chose that. Well, we have to understand that manifestation is, you're not just your individual consciousness. You are the collective consciousness and you are the cosmic consciousness. So that baby that is born to a meth addict mother that has major issues and is, having health issues because of it's born in a, terrible toxic environment, biologically, chemically, and all the above, is that you have to understand this is the outpicturing of the entire collective consciousness, right? So it's not like that baby chose it consciously in their individual consciousness. They chose it in the karma, in the outpicturing of what's going on for us and what the collective consciousness has created. And so we have to understand first how we manifest. We don't just manifest from the individual mind. We there is no such thing as an individual mind, right? We manifest from all of it. And so we have to align with all of it. We've got to align with that collective consciousness. We've got to align and understand that we have to overcome and create out of what we've already created. This is an incredibly advanced game here, you guys. This is no joke. Manifesting, you're manifesting all the time, but if you truly want to manifest something specific, this takes direct effort, staying focused, knowing and innovating and creating and choosing to collaborate and do things. It is an advanced skill set, right? So the first thing, obviously, as we know, is always to expand consciousness from last week's podcast. But, if we take a look back again, we have to first wake up and understand what we are creating. So, of course, we're creating the circumstances of our life as far as our perception. And if you take a look back even more, if you really begin to expand your consciousness, you will awaken to the fact that you have created the entire universe. That's right. You have created the entire universe, the true you, the I am. And when you get that, you look at life a lot different. You go, holy shit, I created some amazing things and I created some really messed up things, because all of it is the collective consciousness and we have responsibility. That's the truth, is that there's ethics and morals to spirituality, and very few people teach that. And it's why so many people awaken, but then they're just like have these insane lives that are very chaotic. The universe and universal law is, we created this so that we'd have order, because otherwise basically particles would just fly around and collide, and there wouldn't be any unique expression, because we would just have colliding particles. So we have to have order. There's physics of this universe. There's universal laws. There's a way that we manifest. There's a way that we demonstrate. And so it's really important to understand how this is done. And this is done, of course, through your energy, your vibration, and what your true identity is. You're so powerful that the moment you even consider yourself to be, you set into law infinite equations. So the next question that people ask is, how do I manifest my dreams? Well, every creation begins with spirit, your true self, which is part of nothing. It's everything and nothing at the same time. So you have to understand that you have to begin to get really clear of what your true dreams are. What is going to become, you're going to become unstoppable around? What is it that you're willing to dedicate your life to? Because if you're really, truly going to manifest, some things can happen instantaneously, but some things take time. There's a law of growth. Some things take time. Like if you're going to be a dancer, you don't just, become a skilled dancer overnight. You've got to rudiments. You've got to build your muscle memory. You've got to do all these things, right? What is it that if you really, truly want to manifest something, how bad do you want it? Because the universe is going to test you. The universe only says yes, but it's testing you over and over and over again of what you're saying yes. Because if you send it any mixed messages whatsoever, it's going to send back mixed messages, right? Through the law of correlation. So the extent to which you are awake is the extent to which you will experience being powerful. The truth is you're already powerful, but as you expand your consciousness and you awaken, you will experience the power, and you can no longer look out to the world and see things as you being the effect. You start seeing how you are the creator, that everything, the collective consciousness has created every last drop. It's created the traffic, and it's created beautiful technology. And then there's cosmic, mind that's created the universe and the earth and this bigger consciousness that is just this intelligence that just works in harmonious ways, right? There is always chaos, but there's always truth prevails. Harmony prevails. There's chaos all the time, but it's always what you are putting out there and what really actually is the truth will stay. And the issue is this, it's not an issue, but we're such good spiritual beings that we actually, if we don't create in harmony, we actually take our powers away. If you don't create in harmony, your powers will be taken away. So you'll see this with people that, drink a lot or do harming things to the body. You begin to take away your own power because there is an actual, very specific relative aspect of creation. And creation, as you expand and you help and you build and you thrive, you will expand and thrive. If you hurt and lie and cheat and do harmful things, you will literally get into a smaller and smaller universe and implode upon yourself. This is the magic of manifestation. And so if you want to manifest great things, if you want to manifest great success, you have to help others. You have to thrive. You have to bring value. You have to do this. Yes, some people have great wealth. It doesn't mean that they're successful, okay? We're talking about true success, wealth, with relationships, your health, with finances, with all the above. And so I just recognize right now that you are that powerful spiritual being, that who you are manifests 24/7. And so in this, we just are taking a look at the law of the day, the law of manifestation. And this is the law of manifestation. There are two primary principles of this law. One is spirit, your higher self, which creates from nothing and is in harmony with unity of life. Through your beliefs within your subconscious mind and soul, you set into motion this universal law. The second of this law is that the second relates to the degree to which your beliefs are limited or not in accordance with the life of harmony. This is the degree to which you will experience yourself unable to manifest. So did you get that? If you want to go to the next level in your business or in anything, you've got to get in harmony, meaning you've got to collaborate. You've got to have people that work with you and for you and leverage and collaborate and compound, okay? Harmony. This is the ticket. This is the degree to which you will experience yourself unable to manifest. If you're not in harmony, if you're not working with people, you can't do anything without people in business, right? You have to work with people. Furthermore, serving the highest good exponentially increases your ability to manifest, right? I mean, take a look at what's value to people. And this is what builds a truly successful life. So today's challenge is to take responsibility. Take responsibility. Take a look. Just look outside. I invite you to just go out for a walk today. Go to a cafe. Go out wherever and witness what we have created, what the world has created, what people have created, what our consciousness, what the culture's created. And you are that. You've created all of this, the entire universe. looking up to the sky, looking up to the full moon, whatever you are, whenever you're listening to this, that this is what you've created. And you're the most amazing, magical thing. You are all of it. We are all of it. I am you and you are me, right? So then today in our daily spiritual practice, just taking 10 minutes to contemplate, what if you took responsibility for bringing happiness, harmony, peace, and joy to your life? What if? What would it look like if you took on the ability to positively impact everyone and every situation that you encountered? What if? Where in your life do you experience discord, dysfunction, and disorganization? And how could you bring stability and harmony to these situations? And that is when your life is going to shift. So I love you guys so much. I am so clear you are a master manifester already. May you awaken to your truth and actually manifest what you truly desire. May you live your truth. Have a great day. Thanks again for tuning in to Dr. Erin and Soul Society podcast. I'd like to invite you to write a review on iTunes. Also, I have a free gift for you, a money meditation and worksheet, which you can find at soulciety.com. That's www.soulciete.com. Or 30 guided meditations at drerin.tv. That's www.drerin.tv. We also hold monthly Soul Society events that are all about transformation and building extraordinary community. You can also watch me live daily on goodmorninglalaland.com or Instagram at drerin.tv. Grab your free manifestation masterclass with the purchase of my international best-selling book, Awakening, a 40-day guide to unleashing your spiritual powers, life purpose, and manifesting your dreams at erinfallhaskell.com/awakening book.